Posse, I need y'all to target your heinies over here because I am getting ready to serve up some piping hot first date tea, okay?
A guy from Hinge asked me on a date. Here we are. This is where he wanted to go.
My new viral bestie, Amber Smith, she's from Iowa, she's 24, cute girl. She's on the dating sites trying to find Mr. Right. I mean, who isn't, right? She met this guy named Joey on Hinge. Joey asked her out on a first date, as you should. Instead of doing the, typical razzle-dazzle at a swanky steakhouse or, doing that really corny, like, come to my apartment and we can Netflix and chill, Joey Kins, he's not your average somebody, okay? He's a cut above. He asked Amber out on a date to Target, or as the cute girlies who walk around the store sipping Starbucks call it, Target. I spoke to Amber on the phone, and she said at first blush it was kind of weird. She wasn't necessarily feeling the whole Target date thing. And listen, I can't blame you. I mean, I'm like, girl, I don't know if I would want to go on a date with a man that I'm just meeting in the same place where I can buy like tampons and acne cream. Joey kind of sold it as this, like, listen, if we like each other, cool, we can just kind of vibe out in the store and see what happens. And if we don't, listen, boo, you get you some paper plates, I'll get me some napkins, and we'll go our separate ways.
Honestly, it was like pretty good because he pointed out if we had just like gone on a walk in a park, it would be like basically the same thing, but also it helped conversation because we could just like point to things and be like, oh, have you ever played this game or whatever?
They ended up having a really nice time. They met up in the greeting card aisle because Joey needed to get some Easter things for his family. They bopped around the shoe section. She saw a cute pair of hiking boots and he was like, oh, wait a minute, boo, do you like hiking? She was like, yes, I do.
So yeah, if you need a new date idea, try it out.
So I had never been asked on a date to a grocery store. I did go on a date with the guy who took me to a car lot, and it wasn't like a fancy one. We just went to like look at different cars. We test drove some. So I'm a little bit here for the unconventional first date. Now listen, men and women, this does not mean that you need to start asking out your significant others or your wannabe boyfriends or girlfriends on dates to like, go get denture cream for Meemaw. Like, you still keep it cute. So I think if there's like a really fun way we can do a grocery store date, whether we're gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff and maybe take a cooking class somewhere, or even if we don't buy anything and we're just waltzing around, getting Starbucks or just chilling with each other in the store, like, I'm into it. I think I've always been into it, but now Joey and Amber's story has just kind of, the beast is now awake. The danger here is, though, especially when you do it with women who are in the mindset of, marrying and settling down, maybe if they're in their later 20s or 30s and they are that type of girl, they could be walking past the furniture or the baby section like, oh, I wonder what our kids would look like, and oh, I wonder if we get an apartment together, what the furniture might look like. I mean, listen, you're meeting people on dating sites and it takes all kind of people. So there could be people that are like in their minds planning a whole life with you based on your likes and dislikes in Target or any grocery store. So you would be mindful, but all that aside, this is definitely hitting the bullseye for me. I need y'all to smack that like and subscribe button as if you're telling it to keep your wife's name out its mother mouth, okay? Okay.